Later this morning, we'll be getting the latest gross domestic product numbers. The data is expected to be a key indicator of our economy's health and whether we may be on the edge of a recession, something everybody's been talking about. NBC's Bree Jackson is in D.C. for us this morning. And Bree, what can we expect from today's report?
Good morning, Maureen. Yeah, we're hearing a mixed forecast here. Some economists are predicting slight growth in this morning's second quarter GDP report, but others are predicting another decline. Today's report comes after the Fed raised interest rates for a fourth time this year. The Federal Reserve hiking interest rates another 3/4 of a percentage point, an aggressive move aimed at taming rising prices.
The labor market is extremely tight, and inflation is much too high.
Prices of goods and services have climbed at the highest rate in 4 decades, driven in part by Russia's war against Ukraine and the COVID-19 pandemic.
The Fed has never had to face this kind of inflation battle.
The Fed chair says his goal is to bring inflation down from 9% to 2% without sparking a recession.
We're not trying to have a recession, and we don't think we have to.
On Capitol Hill, there's hope a breakthrough deal with Senator Joe Manchin on a budget reconciliation bill will help reduce prices while also paying down the national debt.
Well, I'm going to be glad to vote for something.
Republicans argue Democrats' policies are part of the problem.
All I've seen them do is reckless spending that increases taxes. So I can't imagine this is going to be any different.
The administration points to bright spots in the economy, including declining gas prices, low unemployment, and higher wages. This morning, we expect to get a better picture when second quarter GDP data is released. And the Federal Reserve is likely not done with its interest rate hikes. Additional increases are expected later this year. Maureen?
And Bree, there's been a lot of back and forth between the White House and Senator Joe Manchin negotiating this budget deal. But what else does this bill cover?
Yeah, well, quite a few things lend itself to criticism across the aisle when it comes to this reconciliation package, including a 15% corporate minimum tax that is proposed in this bill. But there are a lot of Democratic goals in this bill, including investments in climate change, as well as reducing prescription drug prices and funding for the Affordable Health Care Act.
All right. Bree Jackson live in Washington, D.C. for us. Thank you for that update. We'll all be paying attention.